Do I need to look presentable? I've got holes in my pockets. Yeah, I don't give a fuck. Oh. Oh. So, welcome to my page. I am the non-stop nomad. You may call me Michael. What I'm going to be talking about a lot on this page is about self-development. Now, why am I so curious about self-developing and helping people? I'm someone who has suffered with anxiety, social anxiety, depression. Let's just say, I think in this modern day society, we are all suffering with a lot of stress. And sometimes it can be so overwhelming. I went to the real worst points in my life, and it wasn't positive, I'll be honest. I had not a good relationship with myself, my friends, my family. I suffered with addictions, with drugs and alcohol. I was suffering from a very young age, from about maybe 15 onwards. Really negative thoughts would be going through my mind about the world, about myself, about existence, really. And it was hard. It was really hard to find motivation, ambition. I failed in school. I messed around a lot. I got into a lot of trouble with the school, with the authorities, with the police. And I didn't respect myself or anyone. I was self-destructing to the point of no return. When I was 22, I didn't understand anxiety. I didn't understand depression. I didn't understand why I had these negative thought patterns in my life. I had no self-belief. I had no self-love. And I was on the road to hell, basically. And I was prepared to drag everyone with me. I finally realized I had an issue, and I accepted that I might be suffering with anxiety, which is something I really didn't fully understand at that point. But when I was 22, I finally sought out for help. I finally went out of my way to look for support, because it was something that I was dealing with privately. It's funny to know that my loving family, which I didn't really have a lot of love for, didn't understand, didn't see people, didn't know what to say or do when I was in my state and in my condition. And unfortunately, it's not one of those things that people openly talk about or people openly understand. So I was 22 years old and I went to the doctors secretly, the NHS. So I went to the Public Health Service in England. I went to the doctors and I explained what I could not fully comprehend, but I explained to them my symptoms. So I'm there with the doctor and I'm telling her, look, I don't know what's wrong with me, but I seem to have issues. I'm continuously negative, tired, lacking motivation, lacking ambition, and I need help. She said, oh, I feel so sorry for you. I'm so sorry that you've had to deal with this since being so young and you've had no one to talk to. And I was, just wondering, come on, I need something, give me something to help me from my really dark hole that I was in. Very quickly afterwards, she prescribed me a prescription. She signed me up to a prescription for types of anxiety and depression. She said, try these out, see how you get on. We'll touch base once a month, take this for a month, 3 pills a day, take it daily. And I said to her, well, what happens if, this doesn't work? And I don't really, personally, I don't want to be dependent on drugs, because I've been using street drugs until this moment, and I don't think it's helped me. Or maybe I don't know what's helping me, but I don't want to be dependent on something outside of myself to feel happy inside. And she said, look, if it doesn't work, what we can do is we'll change it for something else and we'll try that out. So within 5 minutes, she's now signed me up to potentially taking drugs for the rest of my life, pharmaceutical drugs. And I wasn't, as I left, I just had this overwhelming anxious sensation as I was going to the pharmacy to go get my drugs for the rest of my life. As I was going to the pharmacy to get my prescription and start this new journey of taking drugs to sort my life out, there was something deep inside me that just wasn't sitting well and sitting right. So what I did, I ripped up that prescription. I put it right in the bin. It was a moment for me where I finally accepted that I don't need something external to fix an internal problem. It was a very powerful moment for me, because I basically signed myself up for a journey of self-developing. I finally took a real deep look at my life and knew that I needed to make some serious action and change in order to be positive and have a good life. So it's been 7 years of self-developing, of self-educating. I haven't taken pharmaceutical drugs. I haven't gone to a psychiatrist. I have focused on myself through physical and mental health exercises, through taking care of my lifestyle, taking care of myself. All the information is out there for you to become your better self, for you to fully embrace life and experience it to the best way possible. However that may be, I wouldn't say one size fits all. We're all going through this different experience of life very differently. And there is many tools, many methods that will help you along this journey. So right now I'm 29. I've been traveling. I have pushed the boundaries with challenges, with fears that I used to have. Someone that had no self-belief. I've achieved the unthinkable. I've had success. I have truly lived my life. And I'm going to show you how to do it too. So I've been a fitness coach for about over 5 years, but now I'm moving from being a fitness coach, not only focusing on the physical, I'm now moving to be a holistic coach, which not only focuses on the physical, also the mental and the emotional. Because only once you connect those dots, you can have long-lasting transformation. So let's go on this journey together. Stick around, follow the page, and let's all experience life to the fullest.